Hey everyone, welcome back to part 5, I think, or part 4, I don't remember. Yeah, so right now, I just got done lubricating these two motors right here, my way, and I am going to show you guys how I lubricate them. This is a newly improved one, and I promise y'all, no, I believe that this, how I do it now, is so much better. So much better. It's so good that I haven't even gotten any problems with it ever. No leaking, no nothing. So remember the last video how I just put all the motors back, I put them all back in there, you know what I'm saying, in the case, like that, pretty much like that, and power them on, and then they leak that fluid. We're gonna do that again. And most of the time it won't leak the fluid anymore because of course it's all out, but just in case, because this does happen sometimes, rarely, you want to do it again. So we're gonna do that again. So let me set the camera down. Okay, focus. I really wish I had a tripod. Anyways, it's time to get this motor right here, and we're gonna clean it out. We're gonna clean the tip of it because of course it's been soaking on there with a Q-tip. Just rub. And of course I have to have this camera angle. I don't like this camera angle like this, you know what I'm saying? I like it like this, but I have to keep it this way because, well, it just, the tape thing won't hold it. We're also going to do this too. And right there too. And we're pretty much, like I said before, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it back together. And we're going to power it on. There's a little bit of grease in there. I think that's from the leftover when it was spraying it around. I'll clean it out though. Okay. And we will now power the motor. Look in the bottom. Nothing at all. That's good. That means it's all dried up, and that's a good thing. So I'm gonna take this out. And what I like to do first is to clean this part right here. Okay. Do this. And put this aside. Just clean this right here. Just make sure all the grease is out. Let me try to see if I can zoom in. Wait, hold up. There we go. That's much better. That's pretty much a little bit too close. There we go. All right. Now what's next? Well, we're gonna be spraying this brush with WD-40 Specialist Contact Cleaner, quick drying. Just spray the brush. I can't show this on camera. Yeah, let me try. I'm gonna try. Pretty much just do this. But I'm gonna remove this though. Remove this. I can't. I have to do it in this angle. Okay. All done. You can see it's all wet now. And what's next to do is to just do this. Hold it like this and just wipe. Do this side too. The little prongs on there seem a bit too wide out, you know what I'm saying? Or too, yeah, you get right. Just do that, do that. There you go. And then we're just gonna let that dry. Now, the next step, since we're done with this now, the next step is to clean this out. Since there is leftover oil still inside, we're gonna use the Q-tip. A new Q-tip right here. Actually, let me adjust the light. There we go. Adjust the light like that. That should be much better. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. I'm going to do this. And I promise y'all, this will not have any problems left, ever. And we're also gonna do that too. Is it blurry? Wait, let me zoom out. There we go. That should be good. There we go. And now we're gonna use WD-40 Specialist and just spray it on the Q-tip. I can't show it because, well, the camera thing. There we go. It's all wet. And yeah, as you can see, it's all wet. We're gonna use it like that. Just use it directly like that on the hole and just go back and forth with it. Back and forth. And apply pressure too. Apply pressure. Okay. And then go this side now. Same thing, apply pressure. You might want to do like a couple rounds. It's on my hands. And it doesn't matter anyways. It's supposed to like dry it pretty quickly. I use it to dry stuff quick. And to remove oil, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now we're gonna wait for that to dry, which is probably gonna take like a couple seconds. Right now, we're gonna use this. Let me zoom out a bit. We're gonna chuck it right there. Chuck it right there. Zoom right into it. And same thing, grab your WD-40 Specialist contact cleaner and spray the Q-tip in there. You don't need much. And what's the next thing they ask? Oh, that's why I put it there. You're gonna need it. You want to switch it to second gear so it can go fast. Move that out of the way. Actually, yeah, that's good. Same thing right here. Yep. I'll put that aside. And every single motor comes with this little ring right here to hold the leads that touch the brushes that touch the copper part thing. I don't remember the name. And we're gonna be sliding it in there. Alright. And we're gonna take this out and switch it to this side right here. Like that. Grab your Q-tip again and spray spray WD-40 Specialist contact cleaner again on it. Like that. Oh my god, it's blurry. I'm sorry. There we go. Is it wet? Yeah, it is wet. Alright, I'm gonna drink some tea a little bit. My black tea. Anyways, this is where our Lucas Red and Tacky new improved formula comes along. And you want to get a little bit like this. Remember back then how I used to dip it in there? You don't want to do this for this. You want to switch it to first gear and go slow. Actually, let me zoom in and back up a little bit. There we go. Hold up. Let me just... go. And then what's next, you may ask? Well, this is where our cover, or the metal part right here, comes along. Zoom in. Man, look at this camera angle. And you just want to slide it in there. Oh, open the light. Sorry. You just want to slide it in there. Like that. And now, right here, you want to grab some Lucas Rantaki. Get like a little bit on your fingers, because this is important. And you want to just go along like this. Don't like add pressure, like tight pressure, just go light pressure. So like you're moving the axle while you move the metal casing. And boom, it should have some Rantaki on it. And then I like to put like a little ring right there, like that. And then what's next, you may ask? Well, our plastic part right here. Slide that. Okay. Slide this part right in there. Or the brushes, I mean. And then let me zoom in. And then you want to slide it in there. Like that. Just like so. Oh yeah, this is the motor for the turbo, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't matter. And then you just want to, you know, with a flat screwdriver, push down on the metal leads. Or yeah. For both sizes, make sure it's tight in there. Boom. And that's how you repair a DC motor my way. And let's test it now. Let's test it. And I promise y'all, you don't ever have to open this up ever again. I did it for my new brights and for my other rotor bursts. Hold up. There you go. Boom, see? Nothing left. I hope this video was helpful for repairing these guys. Actually, there's still one more thing I have to do. And that is to first, you know, put a little bit of solder on there. And, oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna drink a little bit of tea. Alright, we're gonna close this up, the Rantaki. And there's only one thing left to do, and I'll show you guys that. And that is, well, to put the worm gear back in place, like that. Yep, like that. Now you might be saying to yourself, wait a minute, aren't you supposed to put it in some more in? You know, put it in more? Wait, what? Did I drop it? There's supposed to be another worm gear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, it's fine. Whenever I do get my other turbo rig, I'll just use the other one. Nah, it shouldn't matter really, because this worm gear, it shouldn't matter. I'll probably find it when I'm throwing all this out, you know, all this leftover stuff. But I want to show you something. All right, this is spring, and this is the thing for the turbo hopping thing. I want to show you guys something. As you can see, I have already lubricated this guy. just need to take it apart like that. Boom, already lubricated. And this gear right here, the worm gear, just slides in right there. Oh wait, it has to be compressed a little bit down, like that. Right? What the? Why doesn't it want to touch? Maybe I lost the other one. Oh my god. White light. Maximum brightness. I probably lost that gear. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Whenever I do get my other turbo rig, you know, I'll use that one for parts. Because I need it. I legit need it because this turbo rig does not want to work. The board on it does not work anymore. And also, I forgot to say this. I probably said something like, oh, because it's the age that it doesn't work anymore. No. I finally realized what actually is wrong with it. Heat. The heat killed this guy. Because, here, let me move these motors out of the way. And, I'll put this back together. Bruh. Okay, like that. Alright, just do this. But yeah, you don't have to open up those gears anymore, or that motor anymore, after what I did. And then this spring just goes on top of there. And this part right here goes on top of there. Put that aside. Here. It's probably underneath something. I don't remember. It probably just fell off when I was, you know, re-lubricating the motors. But I just want to show you something before I end the video. Right there. Do you see that? Burn marks. I think originally I said something like, oh, it's because the age, it doesn't work anymore. Nope, that is not the case. It doesn't work anymore because I believe the original owner that had this probably had this turbo rig up in an attic or somewhere hot. Because what would cause these marks right here? This is definitely some wire marks. So it was probably on some wires, and pretty much the heat killed it. So yeah, the heat killed the turbo rig pretty much. But whenever I do get another turbo rig, I'll be very happy. Very, very happy. Because all I gotta do really is just swap out the boards, and that's it. Swap out this board right here. And that's pretty much it. I fixed the turbo rig now. I guess the last thing I have to do now is just put it all back together. But that might take a while. Should I record that? I don't think so. Wait, should I? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, see you soon.